Hello everyone, welcome to Friday Vocabulary. So what is the most essential thing when you start speaking in English in a workplace is to sound polite, intelligent and proficient. And today I have 10 smart words to make you sound intelligent, proficient and positive. If making these small changes may give you big results. So stick to me to learn all these 10 words. Are you ready? Let's get going. Welcome to Friday Vocabulary. The smart word number 1 is certainly. Certainly. Certainly means if to agree with you or your request. So if someone asks you, can you come with me? Can you help me? You just say, okay, no problem. But the problem is we have used this word more, too much, or pretty casual. So to sound a bit professional, we can use this word certainly. So if your co-worker asks you, can you help me with this project? Certainly, I can help you. Certainly, I can help you. The smart word number 2 is modify. Modify. Keep it in mind, many people don't like the word change. So if your colleague says you need to change the way you deal with the customers, you deal with the colleagues, we get immediately scared or even frustrated too. So to be more professional, we can use, if a colleague says, we need to modify the way we deal with the customers, then it sounds so polite and professional. If someone say you must change your attitude, we immediately get furious. Instead, you please modify your way of speaking, and that will sounds good. And the smart word number 3 is complication. Complication. No one loves to hear the word problem. If you say there's a problem with a customer, I have a customer with a problem, it sounds little bit overwhelmed. So you even become frustrated or desperate because of that. But if you use the word complication, it may sound better than a word problem. There is a complication in this order and we are working on it. So that instead of saying the word problem, we can say there's a complication in this order and we were working on it. The smart word number 4 is elaborate. Elaborate. It means to give more details in a workplace. So it is often necessary to give more details or provide extra information when need to be given. So if your co-worker asks you, is that clear? Then you are not sure about that. You say, please can you repeat? I can't understand. These are all not formal sentences to be used in a work environment. Keep it in mind. Instead, you can say, could you please elaborate this? Could you please elaborate this? It sounds more professional and more intelligent too. The smart word number 5 is leverage. Leverage. The business world love this word leverage. Leverage means to get some advantage or get some investment from other companies. That's called as leverage. If you modify your marketing strategy, we really get good leverage over the competitors. Can you see in this sentence? I have used 2 words from my list. The smart word number 6 is perplexed. Perplexed. I love this word perplexed. Perplexed means confused or confusing. You can use perplexing. So instead of the word confused, it's a very good alternative for this confused. You can use perplexed. I do not know why it's confusing me. So instead of confusing, you can use perplexing. I'm really perplexed about that situation. I'm really perplexed about that situation. I'm perplexed why this had happened to me. I'm perplexed why this had happened to me. So from today, you can use perplexed instead of confusing. So since we have vocabularies to grow, don't skip my video. Maybe the 10th vocabulary may be an important one too. The smart word number 7 is ramification. Ramification. Ramification means you would have heard the word consequences. Consequences. As you hear the word consequences, it may give a slight negative feeling in your mind. But instead of the word consequences, we can use ramification. Ramification means discussing the pros and cons of anything that you have been executed. விளைவுகளை எதிர்கொள்றது. விளைவுகள், that's called as consequences. Instead of the consequences, we used to say you have to face the consequences. So instead of that consequences, we can use the word ramification. Come, let's discuss the ramification of the change we have made. So instead of the word change, again we can use the word modification instead. So we need to think about the ramifications of changing the contract to someone. We need to think about the consequences. Instead of consequence, we can use ramifications of changing the contract to someone. Smart word number 8 is crucial. Crucial. So in all the business areas, it is unavoidable to use the word important. So instead of using the word important, you can use the word crucial. You say these documents are very important. Instead, we can say these documents are crucial in the meeting. The auditors are crucial in the meeting. The auditors play the crucial role in this meeting. So instead of important, crucial is a very appropriate alternative in the business environment. The smart word number 9 is divulge. Divulge. Divulge means release or disclose or open up. So getting out of the secret. So in companies, we use this word divulge because it's company's policy not to reveal the details of the employees. Instead of reveal, we can use divulge. So it's the company's policy not to divulge the details of the employees. So I don't want to reveal the project details before the meeting. I don't want to divulge the project details before the meeting. So from today, don't use the word disclose or reveal. You can use divulge instead and make you so professional. The smart word number 10 is trivial. Trivial. Trivial means of little importance or it's not important at all. So in an office environment, how to use this trivial? Don't worry about trivial matters or don't get furious on trivial matters. Trivial means which is not important. You don't have to worry about such things. So don't worry about the trivial matters. Jane showed her inexperience by asking a trivial questions. Jane showed her inexperience by asking the trivial questions. So I use the word trivial already in my previous videos. If you want, you can go and check it out. I'll give the link in the description. Okay, so I think all these smart words make you sound more professional, brilliant and positive. Make the small change and take your level of speaking to the advanced level. So that's it with the lesson today. I'll meet you with another interesting lesson on Tuesday English expressions. Until then, bye-bye.